And Alex Smith and Rex Ryan are back where they belong. Teddy, the fans are ready to go.
It's great to be here at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Are we here already? Are we back here already where the New England Patriots, and it's about to snow, and we're in a meaningful playoff game in January? It's just so special. I remember these games. My kids grew up here, running around on the field during Super Bowls and playoff games, and to see this other team succeed like this, it just gives you so much pleasure. I mean, it's been a while. All right, my kids are now at home cheering on the New England Patriots, yelling for them here, but this is where we've all come. It's almost like a full circle moment for me and Moss being back here in Foxborough, but I'm telling you, everybody in my house is saying, we all we got. We all we got.
We all we need.
We all we got.
We all we need.
Moss, man, I'm fired up to be here, boy.
Hey, man, just being able to feel this energy.
Woo.
Our former teammate in the playoffs, Mike Vrabel, coaching these Pats.
Right.
But one thing about it, it's one thing that when I became a Patriot, the stadium used to sound a little something like, hey, when 54 used to make a play, the whole stadium used to say, boo! It's good to be back, dog, Pats!
All right, we are ready to go. We are halfway through as we speak. The best weekend of the NFL year. Yesterday we had unimaginable drama in Denver. The Bills and the Broncos playing the first of the division.
That's pass interference.
There were two on that drive. The first was a bit more controversial. That one seemed to be the right call. And then Will Lutz with the chip shot to end it. The Broncos win an overtime thriller, 33-30. They will host the AFC Championship game next week. You take a look at the numbers. Allen, spectacular in moments, less so in others. And so when it was over, a lot of emotions on one side, and of course the stunning injury news on the other.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight. Just missed opportunities throughout the game. It's been a long season. I hate how it ended, and it's going to stick with me for a long time.
I'm standing up for Buffalo, damn it. I'm standing up for us. Because what went on is not how it should go down, in my estimation. That play, these guys spent 3 hours out there playing football, pouring their guts out, to not even say, hey, let's just slow this thing down. That's why I'm bothered.
Not good news. On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week, which will put him out for the rest of the season. Steady's ready to go. I've got a two that's capable of starting for a handful of number of teams, and I know he feels the same way. So watch out. Just watch.
So that two he's talking about is Jarrett Stidham, the backup quarterback. Adam Schefter, our insider extraordinaire, joins us now. Adam, what else can you tell us here? It will be Stidham the rest of the way for the Broncos.
Green, even the next day, it's still hard to process how Bo Nix could help lead the Broncos to the AFC Championship game, and then it to be announced in the postgame locker room that he broke his ankle and is out for the season. Sean Payton held his first press conference. Word was quietly filtering through members of the Broncos organization when Sean Payton took the rare and unprecedented step to come out and conduct a second press conference in which he announced that Bo Nix would undergo season-ending surgery on his ankle Tuesday in Alabama, and that Jarrett Stidham now would be the quarterback leading the Denver Broncos into the AFC Championship game. We mentioned this is unprecedented. The only other quarterback who ever made his first start of the season in a conference championship game was Roger Staubach back in 1972 in the NFC Championship game versus Washington, a game the Cowboys went on to lose 26-3. Stidham will have started fewer games than any quarterback in conference championship game history, but the Broncos absolutely believe in him and the New England Patriots, a possible opponent next week, also know about him. They drafted him in the 4th round, Bill Belichick did, to be the potential successor to Tom Brady. And then when Josh McDaniels, the Patriots offensive coordinator, left to go to Las Vegas, he took Jarrett Stidham with him and eventually benched Derek Carr and inserted Stidham. And in that first game against the 49ers, who went on to go play in the Super Bowl that year, Stidham threw for 365 yards and 3 touchdowns. So the Broncos believe Stidham can get it done, and we will see if he can next Sunday against either New England or Houston.
All right, Shefty, he has made 4 career starts. His last pass was thrown Week 18 of the 2023 season. Alex, can the Broncos go to the Super Bowl with Jarrett Stidham as their quarterback?
Greedy, they absolutely can, right? Like, if you think Sean Payton or the Denver Broncos are going to blink in this situation, you are crazy, right? This is a coach. Did you almost see in his press conference? I mean, heartbroken for Bo Nix. There was almost a little smirk on Sean Payton's face.
I seen it.
He literally said it. Watch out.
That's
You're going to
Payton.
find out. And listen, that is him.
That is him.
This isn't his first rodeo with the backup quarterback. He has a history of success with backup quarterbacks. I got a list of them, just to name a couple. Jameis Winston went 5-2 with Sean Payton. Teddy Bridgewater went 5-1. And again, you think if the game plan is not going to change, right? That game we saw yesterday, they're throwing haymakers at each other. You better believe whoever they play next week, it's going to be the same.
We are talking
same
the
formula.
AFC Championship game here. The AFC Championship game where a guy that hasn't played in years is coming. And I know Stids, I mean, he was here, and he is a capable quarterback, and Payton said he could start for a handful of quarterbacks, but Bo Nix is a quarterback that could start for all of them, okay, because he is that good. The special things that he did yesterday with his legs, some of the throws that he made were incredible. Bo Nix, in a gamer in the 4th quarter, can Jarrett Stidham do that? I mean, this is a huge.
Listen,
this is the starting quarterback in the AFC Championship.
I agree, and I love him.
Alex.
When Sean Payton first got hired by the Denver Broncos, one of the first players he signed was Jarrett Stidham. Right? They re-signed him to another contract this last offseason. They love him. He can sling it. He's incredibly confident. And like Shefty said, he's not the first coach to fall in love with him, right? Drafted here to the Patriots, right? Josh McDaniels trades for him.
Man.
Again, this is a talented kid who's getting an opportunity.
Okay, so we will see them next week again, either against the Texans or the Patriots. Meanwhile, the Bills go into another very disappointed offseason. First comment on what we saw yesterday from Buffalo as they go home.
Oh, yeah. I mean, absolute heartbreaking defeat for Buffalo. And another one. But look, Josh Allen, I guarantee you there are 2 plays that he wish he had back. Obviously, we showed the one where he missed the
Dawson
Knox, on that one, and then the first interception of the game. He kind of double clutches the thing, doesn't step and drive the football like he normally does. He's got to have those back, and obviously the Reckness play right before half. But right here is what we're showing. But I'm just telling you, it can happen.
Yeah.
But this guy, you're not even going to be close to playing in these type of games without Josh Allen.
Yes.
It was a time that, look, this thing right here, that's underthrown. He normally drives that ball. And so he wish he had that one back. But they will be back because of that dang quarterback right there.
Well, they keep coming back and back and back. Every single year they get up off the mat, and we'll see where they go. Now let's go back to that moment. Randy, you had a moment during the highlight, but let's focus on it because, candidly, it's all anyone is talking about. An interception that completely turns the game. Bear in mind, if that's ruled a catch by Brandin Cooks, the Bills are in field. Broncos wind up with the win. Randy, we'll start with you.
But you can sit here and see it's in overtime and go back to Tre'Davious White's penalty. One thing that Tre'Davious White talked about in overtime, he said throughout the end of the 4th quarter through overtime, he thought the officials was letting them play. And one thing about players, Rex, as a head coach, you go over to your defense or your offense and tell them, hey, guys, they're letting us play. Hey, they're calling everything close. So I just took the end of the game that you didn't throw, you threw the play on McMillan, but you didn't throw the flag on Riley Moss. So like I said, there were a lot of calls that they didn't make, they could have made, but come on, NFL officiation, come on, it's the playoffs.
And I just want to say, Jaquan McMillan made a play defenders dream of. I mean, that type of play and that type of moment in the playoffs, it could have went either way. I understand that, but he's the one when he has to complete that catch to the ground, and McMillan took it from him and made one of the best plays I've seen in the playoffs.
Look, I thought it was the body language of Brandin Cooks. That's why it was called an interception, in my opinion.
And so now the Broncos will host the AFC Championship game next Sunday, 3 o'clock Eastern, against the winner of our game today here, Texans-Patriots. The 1 seed also